Hey everyone, this is the video where we get to catch up, where I get to sit down, I look at the analytics from the previous month, and I go over what I've called for all these years viewer favorites. And by catching up, I mean not just resharing all the things that you love the most from last month, but if things are out of stock, I want to let you know. Maybe I found something even better or similar. Maybe something didn't hold up as well or performed even better than I thought. It's a chance for all of us to have a little chat in the comments, if you will. Speaking of the comments, every video I get asked this question, so I have to address it again. If you want to know what I'm wearing, makeup, clothing, jewelry-wise, or you want links to all the things that I'm talking about here, there are two places to find them. Down in what we like to call the description box, which is just the text under my head that'll say something like show more or more. You'll see it. Click there. And then, because that's not the easiest place, I also take all that info and put it in the top of the comment section. So if you find a place to comment at me, you have found all the links as well. Before we get to the overall top 10, I do want to catch you up on some interesting analytics. I have noticed that almost half of you who watch very regularly, and no, I don't know specifically who, don't worry, I'm not gonna call you out specifically. Almost half of you are not actually subscribed. And some of you have told me that you thought that there was a subscription fee to watch me. I will never do that. Never, ever, ever. Subscribing to anyone on YouTube, if you see that red subscribe button, that is free. So if you would do me a huge favor, just click on that, hit subscribe, that way you'll never miss an upload. That's really the only benefit. Sorry, you don't get a prize, nothing that really happens. It does help me as far as the YouTube algorithm goes. They love it when they see returning viewers, meaning subscribers come back every week. So thank you for that. Hey, do you hear that scratching noise? That is my 12-and-a-half-year-old Westy trying to dig his way into the garbage can. One moment, please. Dude. So thank you to everyone who just hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started with the overall top 10 bestsellers. It should come as no surprise that most of these items are in fact from Walmart, but not all of them. So if you're not a Walmart fan, don't leave me just yet. We'll get to some non-Walmart related items. But number one is this beautiful denim shirt dress. It was from their free assembly line. As of filming this, there are still a few sizes available where I'm looking. And that's another fun thing about Walmart. Their website is geographically based. So me sitting here in this particular zip code in San Antonio might show one thing. Someone 2 zip codes over in the same city, maybe something different. So definitely check the links to be sure. And they occasionally restock. But as I am sitting here from where I am, sizing looks still available in a handful of sizes in the dark denim. This also comes in an interesting lighter green denim. Few more sizes in that one. Now here's the problem. I have found something that looks very similar. One almost identical. It's $700. Pretty sure you don't want the link to that. Did find one that is similar, not exactly the same, on Amazon. Also, the price point isn't as ideal. It was $99. So let me know if you did buy this dress, since it's the #1 bestseller. Are you loving it? Where have you worn it? Give me all the details. I will link also the full outfit if you're curious about everything you're seeing there down under item number 1. Number 2 on the bestseller list are these knit cargo pants, and I have to agree, these are amazing. I have them in the navy. They also come in what I'm calling a pea green. I know it's not the most flattering color shade. I don't know what to call it. It also comes in black and cream, and depending on size and color, varying stock available there. I have to agree with all of you. They are fabulous. There is a matching sort of half zip pullover sweatshirt type top. I will link that below as well. I can't wait for it to get a little cooler out so I can wear them more often. I love them. The elastic waist, the pockets, the length, everything about it. It's just a little more put together looking, but you still feel like you are wearing just the perfect piece of loungewear. Number 3, we all loved this lined raincoat. Well, I'll tell you why I loved it. I don't know why you loved it, because you're gonna have to tell me in the comments, but I love the length. I love the weight of it. I love the lining. I love the blue and white stripe kind of ticking lining. I love that it has a drawstring and inside waist, so it gives me a little shape. Most of the raincoats that I use are just these big bulky things. This is not it. It does come in 17 colors. I am partial to this sort of darker army green. Would love it in the tan, in the navy, in the black. If you want a nice, bright, fun, cheerful color for the rain, they've got you covered there, because it's Amazon. And if Amazon does one thing best, it's giving you every color you can think of. Number 4 is this pocket cardigan. That's not what they're calling it. Yeah, it's like the free assembly knit pocket cardigan. It comes in cream, and they're calling it a houndstooth. I have them in both. Houndstooth pretty much sold out. I mean, you can check, please do, but I'm showing more sizes available still in the cream. The good thing is every retailer on the planet has come up with a version of this at all the price points. Here's how I'm thinking, well, I should say, here's why I think the Walmart pieces are the most popular, because the quality is really good, as is the price. Those two combined is really hard to beat. I mean, yes, I can find things that look just like these and have possibly even higher quality, but they're gonna be $100, $200 and more. It's really hard to find a really cute, on-trend piece of clothing you really wanna wear that's also under $50, most times at Walmart under $35. So I get it. I'm with you. It's why I still keep shopping at Walmart myself. But just wanted to share that there are other options available. I found a few on Amazon, which is another great place to look, and I've listed them under number 4. Number 5 for the overall top 10 is this hybrid dress, which is from Nordstrom. It is not from Walmart or Amazon, and it is fully stocked. It does come in white as well, I believe, or a cream. But here's the interesting thing. There is something that looks just like it from one of my favorite brands on Amazon. I did place an order for it. It seems like it's like a 2-week out ship date. So I will keep you posted when it comes. I may share it over on Instagram first. It's just easier to throw something up really quickly on Instagram. To sit down here and talk to you is like a whole production. That's why I share more up to the minute stuff on Instagram. I have heard from many of you who have purchased this hybrid racerback dress, and the general consensus is you love the material. It's wrinkle resistant. It's really comfortable. The built-in bra is helpful because racerback bras can kind of be annoying to get on and off, and you don't have to worry about it for the most part with this dress. Number 6 for the overall top 10 is this crew neck sweater, another one from Walmart. It is lightweight, which makes it great to transition into fall. The good news is, while it is sold out, I think, of the black and white stripe and the horse print, it is well stocked in the other 4 solid colors. And I do know, well, I should say I don't know anything about what Walmart's gonna release, but I'm confident that between Free Assembly and Time and Tru, they will be releasing more lightweight knit crew neck sweaters. That's kind of their hallmark for fall winter. So if you missed out on the stripe version, I'm hoping that they come out with another one, probably from Time and Tru, in the next month or so. But I did find something that looks pretty similar on the Maurice's website, and I will link that under number 6. It's Chenille, and the good thing about this one is it also comes in plus sizes as well. And speaking of Maurice's, number 7, not surprised this one came in the overall top 10, this wavy ribbed t-shirt, let's just call it that. I am wearing it in what they're calling the chocolate color. I feel like it's more of a light washed maroon, but regardless, this color is sold out in the regular sizes, but it is still available in the plus sizes, and there are 4 other colors to choose from. I really love this top. It's a basic tee, but it's not so basic with that wavy pattern, and it's really soft and it drapes, it hangs really nicely. The colors are beautiful and it goes with all the fall colors. So I get why we seem to love this top. And the nice thing is Maurice's took note and they released the same general idea, but in a long sleeve version for fall. And I'll link that as well. Number 8 are these, well, they're basically yoga pants, but they kind of look like trousers. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily wear it to a dressy occasion, but it's a great way to kind of cheat a little bit, feel super casual, and look a little more put together. I love that they look and sort of act like trousers. They have the pockets in the front. They're not skin tight. They're gonna be really versatile moving into fall. I only have them in the black. I am curious for the many of you who've purchased these, what color did you get? Oh, and they do come in different lengths, which is really helpful for those of us that are either height challenged or have been blessed with extra long legs. There are options. Number 9 is this knit set from Time and Tru. Camel seemed to be a very popular color. I'm not sure that that's gonna be well stocked, but there are 3 other colors that comes in, and honestly, I would buy it in every single option if that wasn't just a little too much. And it comes in sizes from extra small through 4X, so everyone should be covered here. And then for the last of the top 10 overall bestsellers, as chosen by you, these lightweight cargo joggers. Now, I am talking at you and telling you all the things, but this one in particular, I really want to know why. I mean, I know why. I love them. They're really lightweight and they're great for more athletic activities like hiking, walking in the woods, dog walking, that kind of thing. But I also find them really great for just running around town, errands, you know, just the casual everyday thing. What are you wearing them for? What colors did you get? I have them in sort of the light olive green and the navy. They are lightweight enough to wear now in the summer, and I'm gonna keep wearing them into the fall because my fall is not like cold, crisp air. So great pair of pants to just keep wearing well into probably November where I live. Okay, we are moving into the breakout category. So for this, I just go for a top 5, and we're gonna start with accessories, and y'all had shoes on the brain. So number 1, not surprised, these are fantastic. These sneakers from No Boundaries. I love the navy combination. I'm asking so many questions, but I wish we could all be sitting here in a room together, but since we're not, the comment section is gonna have to do. What color combo did you get? Now, I find that these run huge. I find that No Boundaries shoes in general run really big. I got mine in a size 6.5. I normally wear a size 7, and I feel like these are still pretty roomy. Please, someone let me know if you had a similar sizing issue. If you haven't ordered these yet, definitely size down at least a half size. If you are planning on not wearing socks with these, I think you could even go down a whole size. Surprisingly, and I say this because these are a splurge item, the number 2 accessory was another pair of gym shoes. These are from Veronica Beard. I think they're called the Valentina sneakers. These are a true slip-on. There's no tie here. These laces are just for show, and you just slip on in. I love them. I love this color combination. I love the higher heel height. I know I keep telling you that I'm gonna tell you the color combination. I'm gonna put it on the screen because I forgot to look it up. These do come in a few other color options, but what really got me was this taupe and white color combo. It just goes with everything. You're going to see a little bit of a theme here with the colors. The next favorite down are these loafers. These are from Sam Edelman. I personally love the color, although they do come in other colors, but I really love the sole. It's not a hard sole. It's a soft kind of rubbery, almost gum rubber colored sole. Really easy to walk around in them. The suede makes the shoe just instantly melt to your feet, or mold, not melt, that would be weird. Mold to your feet from the minute it comes out of the box. It even has a little bit of heel support in here, cradles the foot. And then right after it was this one. This is a little more budget friendly. It's from Amazon, and it's sort of a hybrid loafer moccasin look. Love the chain detail here. Love the sole on this. Again, really easy to walk around in. It doesn't go all the way up the back with the rubber like a driving style loafer would do. So this is a nice little hybrid. And the inside is really nice too. I don't know if you can see. It has the arch support right here. And yes, that is Rowdy walking through the kitchen. Hi, Rowdy. Yeah, we're getting close to dinner time here, so they're all curious. And then number 5, I don't actually own. It is the Quince version of my MZ Wallace travel backpack. And I have the MZ Wallace version, and I know it's a budget buster. And Quince has a much more budget-friendly one, and from what I can see, it looks identical. And apparently many of you agreed because you purchased it. I am about to place a Quince order. It's gonna go live towards the end of the month, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Quince version so we can do a side-by-side comparison. I cannot wait to see. Let's get into the lifestyle home products. Number 1, I also do not have, and that is my fault. It was the lighted travel mirror. Many of you loved it. I loved it. Here's what I didn't love. Right after I filmed, I believe it was my monthly favorites video, I was packing everything up. I had everything in my hands. I was bringing everything back to my room and closet and whatever, and I dropped it. And I don't think I need to tell you what happened to the mirror. Let's just hope that superstition doesn't actually prove itself to come true. So I'm about to place another order. So it held up through travel, just didn't make it getting smashed onto my tile floor. So that was the number 1 bestseller for home lifestyle products. Number 2, I will pop in here, is my air purifier. And if you follow me on stories, over Labor Day weekend, it went on serious sale. It's normally around $230, give or take. Amazon prices can fluctuate from day to day. But over Labor Day, I just happened to look it up, and it was I think it was under 150. It was a good discount, and I bet a bunch of you picked it up then. Clearly, a lot of you picked it up earlier because these stats don't reflect the end of the weekend there. So let me know, have you noticed a difference? Because I've got to tell you, I have not had to blow my nose in the morning in like 2 months now. It is incredible. Number 3 for home lifestyle favorites is my 14 grid, I believe they call this, travel pill case. I guess it doesn't have to be travel. You could just use this at home, daytime, nighttime. You got a week's worth. It really came in handy, literally, when we were in Vermont, just nice and tiny, fits in your hand, easy to keep in your nightstand when you're traveling or your bag or whatever. Does come in lots of colors, and it's very, very, very inexpensive. Number 4, I am not demonstrating this again. I tried in the last video and shot olive oil across the room. It is this olive oil sprayer. You can both spray it, like to spray a pan before you cook your eggs or whatever, saute veggies. You can also press another lever and it'll pour. So it is a 2-in-1, super handy. Doesn't have to be olive oil. You can be more healthy and do avocado oil or whatever, but very handy. Just don't try to demonstrate it on camera. And then the last of the home lifestyle type favorites is this travel organizer, which I cannot wait to utilize for my LTK conference trip that is coming up later this month. If you're unfamiliar with it, I'll pop last year's video and you can take a peek at it. If you don't know what the LTK conference is, or they shorten it to LTK Con, LTK is the company that helps me generate all the affiliate links. They also coordinate a lot of the sponsored content that I do, mostly over on Instagram. And every year they invite the top 200-300 performers on that platform to their annual conference in Dallas. I love going because it's a chance for me to connect with my other influencer friends, because most of us do not live in San Antonio, so it's a great place to connect with friends, make new friends, trade some industry info, that kind of thing. It's also basically a fashion show. We have daytime outfits, we have nighttime outfits. It can be fun, it can also be a bit stressful, but all those outfits require lots of accessories, so I'm really glad that I will have this one that'll hold all the necklaces, earrings, bracelets, whatever it is that I feel like packing, all nice and compact in this little guy. Let's finish things off with beauty. So number one, hands down, and I have to agree, this is one of the best beauty products I have added to my collection. It's the newest concealer from Tarte. It's the Tarte Creaseless Creamy Concealer. So they married their creamiest concealer with the creaseless concealer. So for those of you that thought the original creaseless concealer was maybe a bit too thick for your liking, this one is so lightweight, it is so hydrating, it is so creamy, dare I say. I am wearing it in the shade 22N Light, and it is just the perfect under eye concealer. I love it. Now, you can get Tarte in a bunch of places. Pretty sure it's available at Ulta, but if you go to the Tarte website, I have a standing 15% off discount code. So I know some of you would rather get your points at Ulta. I'm kind of that way myself, but if you want the 15% off discount, it's not an affiliate code. Like, I don't get a kickback for that, but if you're shopping on Tarte, don't forget my code. Sticking with Tarte, funnily enough, the next one, number 2, are the Tarte Plumping Lip Oils. I believe I have mixed berries on right now. I'm gonna add a little rosé, or maybe it's just rose, I don't know. This does have a little bit of a tingle, but more of just a minty feeling, really. It's not like Too Faced ones where it feels like your face has been attacked by bees. It's just easy. It's not the most pigmented. It looks really great if you put it over some lip liner. It's just one of those lip products that, especially most of the time I'm wearing Invisalign trays, I don't have to worry about it getting all over my trays. It will get all over my trays, but it goes kind of translucent there. So it's not as obvious as when I smear lipstick all over my trays. So I'm loving these lip oils, and I hope they come out with more shades. Number 3 is the Vitamin C Serum from Colleen Rothschild. I would say there are 3 skincare products that I swear by that have helped not just kind of slow down the aging process, but I think improved my skin since I was, say, 40 years old, and a vitamin C serum is definitely one of them. SPF would be the other one, and then to round it all off, a prescription level tretinoin, like a Retin-A product. I don't think over-the-counter retinol moves the needle quite as much as a prescription strength version, which is Retin-A is the brand name, or tretinoin. But back to the vitamin C, use this in the morning. Used to use one, happily paid $160 every few months for what was called the best vitamin C serum, and then Colleen Rothschild came out with this one, and it is so much better, and it is half the price, and it's more shelf stable. It's stronger than the SkinCeuticals version, but it is more gentle on the skin, and it also does not smell like hot dog water. So, oh, and I have a 20% off coupon code. That's another one. If you ever want to order from Colleen Rothschild, I don't care whose links you use, but use the coupon code so you get 20% off. Although she's constantly offering sales, but usually 20% off is about as good as it gets. And then the last 2 beauty products are drugstore favorites. So number 4 is actually the foundation that I'm wearing right now. It is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. So today I am wearing shade 25 Light Neutral, which is probably a smidge too dark for me, but I made it work. Right now, I'm kind of in between fake tans. 21 Light Neutral probably be better, but for $8, this foundation is beautiful and probably what I'm gonna end up wearing at the LTK conference. It holds up all day. It has great coverage, but not too much. It doesn't look pancakey and too much coverage. It works in a variety of situations, and it doesn't break me out. So what more can I ask for? And then the last of the beauty favorites, and the last of all the favorites of yours from last month, are these little bitty bite-sized eyeshadow palettes, again from e.l.f. If I had to just pick one palette that it's the only palette I could use for the rest of my life, honestly, it's probably gonna be this guy. This is I Love You a Latte, and it is 4 satin. I mean, they're not full-on matte, but there's no shimmer in any of them. 4 very neutral, warm shades from the lightest of beiges to a slightly deeper brown. And I'm wearing all of them on my eyeballs right now, but then for just a little pop of fun, I did add, and this was the other favorite, they're kind of tied, the Cream and Sugar palette. And this one has 2 matte shades and then 2 shimmer shades in the middle. I think with these two together, you have everything you need for every kind of eye look you could possibly imagine, and they're $3 each. So go e.l.f. I have gone through 2 of these. This is my second one, so I love them. All right, my friends, I've given you some homework. 1, if you're watching this and you're not already subscribed, it's not too late to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. 2, if you have bought any of the stuff that we talked about today, I want to hear from you. Let me know how you're liking it, the sizing, the colors you picked, all those things. I'm just curious. There's nothing I can do with that. And was there a third? I think the third is my dogs are now banging on the bell by the door because they think it's time to EAT. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I have some amazing hauls planned for the rest of the month. I really wanna focus on some different retailers. So if you're into that, it's another reason to subscribe. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.